Hi, I'm Lou from TheatriKids, and today we are going to do a task about improvisation. So what is improvisation, I hear you ask, or perhaps you aren't asking because you already know the answer. But in case you've forgotten or you've never heard the word before, improvisation basically means you are going to come up with the drama all by yourself. There are no scripts to worry about, there are no lines to learn. Whatever you perform at the end of the task, you will have created yourselves. So what do you need to know? First of all, I would like your piece of drama that you make up yourself to be 1 minute long. Okay, it can be slightly longer, slightly shorter, but around the 1 minute mark. Next, I want you to make sure that you start your piece of drama in a freeze frame. That way your audience know to stop nibbling the popcorn, stop chatting to the person next to them, and to focus on what you are about to perform on stage. Then, when you get to the end of your piece of drama, I would like you to have a freeze frame that you finish your work in. So your audience know that the work has finished and it is time to give you a huge round of applause. Okay, so 1 minute long, starts with a freeze frame and ends with a freeze frame. But what's going to happen in the middle, I hear you ask? That is where we are going to use my story cubes. Now, you might have seen these before in English lessons when you've been coming up with plots to write about. And we are going to use them to come up with ideas for our piece of drama. So, first of all, I'd like you to choose a letter in whoever you're working with. Choose one letter, A or B. A, B. Quick, decide. Excellent. Right, if you have chosen A, I am going to roll the dice for you now, and whatever I roll, you are going to have to consider in your piece of drama. So, A's. So if you chose A, you have a firefighter who gets a telephone call at an amusement park. If you have chosen B, then we're going to roll the cubes for you now. Okay, so let's see what happens. And if you chose B, you have a doctor who finds a map at a playground. Whether you rolled A or B, you now have 3 areas of focus to include in your piece of drama. You have a character of significance, you have a location where you will find that character, and an event that will occur in that location. Anything else you want to add in is entirely up to you. That is up to your creativity. But I want to remind you that you want to get your audience excited by what they're watching. You want to get them involved. You want to draw them in so that they want to find out what's going to happen next. And that's about it, really. So you've got the 3 areas you need to focus on. It needs to be 1 minute long. You need a freeze frame at the start. You need a freeze frame at the end. And if you can perform it to your family at the end of your work, that would be brilliant. Or maybe you could film it, send it to me, or film it and send it to another member of your family who you haven't seen for a while. But one other thing you could do is you could come up with a title for your piece of work as well. That would be good. And I think that's it. So, improvising, coming up with your own ideas, but using the story cubes to help you. Looking forward to seeing your work. Bye.